Push for the cheeks, he runs in, he hits it, and it's gone in! Szoboszlai has just put Liverpool in front, and Arsenal supporters are cheering as loudly as those in the Kop. Right wing position, Núñez. Now Rodri. Now Cherki. Deflection, Haaland nudges it on and it's in! Bernardo Silva on the stretch! Haaland glanced it on! Bernardo Silva slid underneath Alisson! And City are back in the game! As long as VAR... Haaland, what are you made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice! City 2, Liverpool 1! A turnaround that says to Arsenal, you think you've won this Premier League title? To Matheus Núñez, who gets to the final third. Bernardo Silva plays it back to him. He's in the area. The cross comes in, and City have scored already. And Phil Foden off his knee puts City 1 up already. It was just a lovely exchange of passes, and Bernardo Silva guided it into Matheus Núñez. Reinders whips it in beautifully, and O'Reilly's almost there, and it's turned over the line by Gvardiol. It's his first goal of the season, and City lead 2-0. And the reason that they packed the area and crowd round the goal there with Matheus Núñez in front of Mecha, plays it into Foden. Oh, he's given it away, and now Tanaka, and through to Calvert-Lewin, and City have won it back and then scored by Calvert-Lewin. City have made a mess of that clearance. They believe there should have been an offside in the build-up. Mecha steps up and saved, and the rebound's in. The rebound's in. Saved by Donnarumma, straight to Mecha, who tucks in the rebound, and it is 2-2. Matheus Núñez out wide, ball into Cherki. Cherki now, little ball in. Foden, oh, he lost control of it. Then he shoots and scores! Phil Foden! If you're gonna make a go at winning the Premier League title, you've got to find winners in stoppage time. Vidal hits a ball down the right side, and an opportunity to attack down that side with Key. Key gets into the penalty area, and the chance is on for the bending shot, and it's gone in. It's turned in by Gonzalo Franco, and Swansea have scored.
Brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. I mean, I think...
Aït-Nouri, ball over the top to Doku. Doku should get there before it gets to the byline. Doku now on that byline. Comes back inside Doku and then hits a low shot which deflects in. It's an own goal. Well, actually, it might end up being Doku's because he hit it on target. But either way, after being booed for the first 39 minutes of the game, Doku enjoys the fact. Area tries to work something with Marmoush. Now Oscar Bob on the edge of the area. And now Nico. It's getting frustrating. Marmoush now, can he get away through? Oh, you bet he can. It seemed an impossible angle, but he smashed it into the roof of the net. He was almost at the byline as he did it, and at last, right, Gvardiol plays it down the middle, and there's a real chance, and Cherki puts it into the back of the net. And a game that Cherki has probably been the eye-catching performer. It is Cherki who puts the gloss on the... Haaland again. Haaland still some distance from goal. Plays it out wide to Doku. Doku up against Walker. Still with Doku. Nice feet from Doku, but going all the way through and then turned in by Foden. All the way through Doku. Parried by Dubravka. Turned in on the rebound by Foden. Well, Doku with the fancy footwork got into the box. Somehow it bounced into his possession. He drove.
Pep's found him a spot there at left back and is good defensively threat going forward as well.
But at the moment, he'll have more defending to do because Burnley had the ball and they've scored! The ball went into the box and it was turned in via a deflection by Anthony, and it's 1-1 at the Etihad. Well, that's in the wide left position. Tries to get beyond Walker, plays it in low. Foden has it. Foden turning away from goal. Gvardiol clips it in. Up goes Haaland, can't quite get to it. And it's a brilliant finish by Matheus Núñez. Haaland Haaland nodded it back into play, and Matheus Nunes hit the volley. Dubravka got a piece of it, but the pace to Nico. Nico in the middle third, but just into the final third goes Doku, and on it goes to Foden, and out wide it goes. First time ball, and Oscar Bob with the instep from a Matheus Nunes layoff puts it into the back of the net, and City have a 2-goal lead. Lovely finish from Oscar Bob. Beautiful. Very much so. Here's Rico Lewis, who came on earlier for Nico O'Reilly. On it goes to Doku. Doku to the edge of the area. Still Doku. Little cross in. Haaland! There's the goal. There's Erling Haaland's goal. No Norwegian has scored more Premier League goals than Erling Haaland. He's taken over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he makes City, who are delighted. Maybe they've just come from Belgium, or maybe they're just City fans. Oh, and now Haaland's through on goal. He must score. He must make it 5. He does. Another terrible Burnley error. Absolutely shocking at the back from Burnley. All their good work has completely collapsed. They've gifted Haaland the ball on the edge of their own area. Wide it goes to O'Reilly. O'Reilly in the left wing spot. Plays it back to Gvardiol. Gvardiol onto the edge with Cherki. Cherki onto Nico. Oh, that's a fabulous goal by Reinders. Reinders has tucked it in right in front of the City fans. Lovely play by the Blues. Reinders just got beyond Forest's back line. Now Forest can get at City down this near side. Ball inside was a good one to Gibbs White. City backpedaling here into the box to Igor Jesus. He clips in a ball. Must be an equaliser. It is by Hutchinson. City 1, Forest 1. Hutchinson with the goal.
Well, we watched Man City's goal with the reverse passes.
Very deep. Gvardiol heads it back. Shots on. Cherki! Ryan Cherki! A header back by Gvardiol, and Cherki drills it into the corner of the net. There's bedlam.
Matsuki. Azaz able to turn! It only takes one moment! A glorious goal from Falling. Doku hasn't come inside a lot, and he lets one go, and a deflection takes it in. Well, it was either going to take something special or something lucky, and it's the latter. Doku. Gonzalez has got a bit of room here. Oh, it's fantastic! The treble dream under threat moments ago, but it is very much.
Rodri wins the header. Haaland glances it on. Marmoush emerges with it. Going down the middle, Marmoush. Still going, Marmoush. On towards O'Reilly. Shooting position. And City lead by 1-0. Nico O'Reilly has just thumped it into the corner of the net. City's brilliant start, rewarded with a goal. Nico O'Reilly, 1-0. It's the edge of the area. Shot from Hall in a crowd in. Hall hit it. I think it took a deflection, and it's 1-1.
I mean, we said they've got some decent routines. I think they've been a little bit fortunate with that one. Donnarumma
Menu comes back away from Voltemar. In it goes to Haaland. Haaland in the area. Little clip to the far. O'Reilly! 2-1! Haaland with the assist. O'Reilly with the header. City 2, Newcastle 1. The Blues back in front. Nico O'Reilly, 2/3 the way to a hat-trick. To Nico. Nico looks up finds a lot of Bournemouth players in front of him. Then Sherky nudges it on, and Haaland's through on goal here. Haaland keeps on going. Can he find the finish? You bet he can. City 1, Bournemouth 0. A headed through ball by Sherky, and Haaland ran from the halfway line. He's been working on a brand new celebration. Area, Donnarumma got a punch on it, and it's been turned in. And it's Adams who's helped it over the line, and Bournemouth are level. Donnarumma came for it, punched it away. He felt he was impeded, but it's been turned in for the equaliser. And I said that City will hang at City whenever they have the chance. Diaz through to Foden's. On it goes towards Haaland. Haaland now through on goal. Can he make it 2-1? He's gone round Petrovic. He scores again! And I think it was another Sherky assist.
You've got it, Ali. A brilliant Sherky pass, picking out the run of Erling Haaland. He shows pace, he shows composure to take.
City 2, Bournemouth 1. Goals in the first half. The ball is in Foden's possession. Foden pokes it on. O'Reilly's got it now on the edge of the D. O'Reilly, can he get a shot in? He does! City 3, Bournemouth 1. Nico O'Reilly's just slammed the ball. A daisy cutter beyond the goalkeeper into the side of the net.
You would say of their summer recruits. Bellingham into Rodrigo. Potential here. More than that. There's the breakthrough. A fair amount of joy from corners recently. There's quite a lot going on in there. Courtois has to shovel it away, but O'Reilly puts it in. His first visit to the Bernabeu is capped with a goal. Fully in City's favour. And he's up to the challenge. Erling Haaland completes the turnaround.
Halfway, Reinders tries to dispossess him. Tonali into the gap, and Barnes into the penalty area, and City are exposed here, and Barnes has scored, and whether or not it stands depends on VAR, but at the moment it's Newcastle 1, City 0. Harvey Barnes. City coming again down the left with Doku on the edge of the area. To get into the box, hits it in low. Oh, and it's gone in off Savinho, and he knew nothing about it. The cross came in low, and it hit the shin of Savinho and went over the line. Well, if you can score a goal accidentally, Savinho's just done it. Beautiful. On it goes to Nico. Nico, nice ball. Plays into Nunes. Now Savinho. Savinho into the penalty area. On to Nunes, and oh, it must be for Marmoush. Omar Marmoush. City began the second half exactly the same way they ended the first, attacking Newcastle. They had them the ascendancy, and Marmoush. Newcastle are going to get chances as this game goes on. City can get chances as well though, and here they come again. Edge of the area, Marmoush hits the shot, and City are 3-1 up. If you asked Omar Marmoush who are the favourite team he likes to play against in England, his answer would be instant. I love facing Newcastle. Newcastle's nemesis, Omar Marmoush. This strike. Relentless game. Rodri now pops it over to Semenyo, headed away by Nkapie. Nunes gets to it, and now Sherky. Sherky into the area. Ryan Sherky! He's a magician, I'll tell you. That is mesmeric. That is sensational. That is Ryan Sherky. You can. I mean, things like the Bernardo Silva challenge might get forgotten. Always Donnarumma's lost the ball to Havertz, and it's gone in for the equaliser. Donnarumma's lost the ball to Kai Havertz, and it's slammed in off his leg and gone in the back of the net. A moment of genius here. O'Reilly comes scampering down the inside left. Wide it goes to Doku. Arsenal back into position. Doku on the inside finds O'Reilly. O'Reilly in towards Rodri. Haaland! City 2, Arsenal 1. Erling Haaland again. His record against Arsenal is superb. It's the 6th time he scored against the Gunners.
Big players.